I'm Phil Bajura, and today I thought I would explain a little bit about the journey that I have been on to and how I became an ActionCOACH Business Coach. So I grew up on a farm in Deniliquin. It was a dairy farm, and later we expanded to become a beef and rice farm as well. And growing up on the farm, that taught me some real skills on how to be practical and how to solve problems. And so I look back on that now and see where I really got my grounding from to become the person that I am today. And part of that journey was involved scouting. And I look back now and see what the influence that scouting actually had on my ambitions and also my goals, the goals that I pursued right throughout my life to date. So my first job was with Marigold, and it was washing test bottles in a laboratory. And I guess I quickly realised that, hey, I wanted more out of my career than just washing bottles. And so I pursued, with management at Marigold, the opportunity to take up a scholarship in obtaining the Diploma in Dairy Technology, which is something that they were offering at the time. They did accept my application, and so I went on to complete 3 years of the most intense scholarship. We crammed 12 months of work into 26 weeks every 3 years. In the off time from college, I actually went and worked back in the factory, again developing my practical skills with what I had learned in college. So I guess it was around about this time that, and again, going back to that scouting experience, is what that really taught me was leadership and teamwork. So applying that once I had finished the college and had really started my career, one of my first roles was straight into management, and I decided that this was the type of career that I wanted. And I set, I guess, a goal at that point that my ultimate goal was to become a general manager. So the companies that I worked for include Marigold, Uncle Ben's, Uncle Toby's, National Dairies, Ingham's Chickens, and then finally Sunbeam Foods. So each time I changed companies, it was always to expand my career and taking a next step up. Now, with the companies that I worked for, the areas that I specialised in was operations and supply chain. And in my operations roles, I was responsible for things like quality, human resources, production planning, engineering, maintenance, and everything else to do with production. And that gave me a very broad experience across all aspects in the business. Now, at the same time, as operations manager, I was also responsible for my own budgets. So that gave me a great exposure into the financials and financial management within a business. The other area in operations that I was also responsible for was working with the sales and marketing teams to, I guess, expand and help with the growth of the business. So I had a lot of experience meeting with our customers and looking for opportunities where we could apply some of the processes and opportunity to develop new markets for our products with some of these companies. So Again, that gave me a lot of exposure to sales and marketing. The other things which I guess skills that I developed in my corporate career, safety was one of the biggest things that was foremost front of mind. Everything that I did, any meetings I had, any communications I had, safety was always number one at the top of the list. And I guess my principle that I applied with safety was there is no compromise in safety. It also gave me a lot of people management skills, understanding technology, and as I mentioned, the financial management and sales and marketing. So all of these things eventually got me to, or took me to that goal achievement of becoming a general manager. So in 2006, once I had achieved that goal, I also had another goal, which was owning my own business. And in 2006, I actually made the decision to take the leap, and we literally made the sea change from Mildura, central northern Victoria, and moved to Nelson Bay, where we opened up a leisure boating franchise. And that business, we were really starting to get it cranking when the global financial crisis hit. And being a membership-based boating business, all of our members at that point in time became nervous about the impact that the GFC might have on them and their finances. And so they decided that they were going to cancel their memberships. So that put us in a bit of a predicament, and we had to close that business down. So that then led me into establishing myself as a personal brand with interim management roles. And what that meant was that I took on a number of different roles, working for fixed terms back into the corporate world within the food industry. What it meant, though, was that I was living away from home a lot. And so, I did that for a number of years. And then when that last contract finished, I decided, no, I'm going to look for something that's a little bit closer to home. I live in Cobram in northern Victoria. And that's when I started to look around for other business opportunities, came across the ActionCOACH franchise. I looked at their systems, their toolbox, and felt that, there was a really nice fit with the skills and experience that I already had. So the journey that I had with ActionCOACH was I spent 10 days of the most intense training I've ever been through in Las Vegas, learning the ActionCOACH systems. So as part of that, when I came out of that training and established the business, I guess if I look right back through my career, I was always looking for my why. Why was it that I got out of bed every day? And it wasn't until about the second year that I had been coaching that, I woke up in the middle of the night and it finally hit me. And I really understood my why. And my why is that I love to work with and get out of bed to work with small to medium business owners and help them with their personal and business goals, make some small changes that helps them to minimise risk and avoid mistakes that cost them time, energy and money. And then by doing that together, what it does, it enables us to build stronger local communities and really impact lives positively. So how do I work with my clients? The first area that I work with is a lot of my clients that I have worked with have been feeling trapped in their business. So what we've been able to do is reignite their passion for their business and get them back on track, achieving the growth and the goals that they were looking to achieve. And we do this by following the business steps framework for achieving sustainable growth on how to get to that next level. Another area that I've helped a lot of businesses has been in consolidating their business partnerships and taking them on the journey where everybody is working together, all working towards the same goals. I've also done a lot of mentorship on building leadership skills, assisting with expanding their business mindset and business skills, and which lead to efficiency, productivity improvements, developing great teams, and improving profits. So I guess all of that leads is how they can get more done in less time. I guess the other area where I really assist business owners is in applying the right attention, energy, and focus on working on what I call the right things related to time, team, money, and all systems. So let's reignite the passion that you have for your business, systematize your processes, and work towards your goals with unwavering diligence. Together, let's build businesses that not only survive, but also thrive. If you'd like to know more on how you can achieve sustainable growth, achieve more in less time, and or develop great teams, please schedule a complimentary call with me on the Calendly link below to establish how we might be able to work together. So until next time, stay passionate, stay profitable, stay inspired.